Hello everyone, welcome to Tathastu and welcome to our daily current affairs MCQs which is being presented by me. My name is Khushboo and we are going to solve a lot many questions within this session. And I hope that all of you are watching my DNA because there are many questions which are actually based on the DNAs, the topics which I actually cover over there. Right, let's get started, but before that a little bit of information, and the information is that we are running these courses as of now. If you want to enroll in any of these courses, whether it is MSLV, NCERT, PSLV or philosophy optional, PSLV will be launched soon. It is not now, but if you want to inquire about any of these, you can definitely visit our website, that is tathastuics.com, or you can call on these numbers and you can even visit our office also. This is our office address. Okay, let's get started with the very first question of the day, and the question is related to Operation Sajag. So what is the primary objective of Operation Sajag? The very first option is anti-terrorism missions. Second is exercise focused on securing coastal areas. Third is military training involving naval warfare tactics. And the last option is mission for surveillance conducted from the air. So which of these are correct? And which one of this is actually related to Operation Sajag? So the answer of this question is option B, in order to secure the coastal areas. Okay, so this the focus over there on the coastal areas actually increased. We were doing earlier also, but we started focusing a lot on the security of the coastal areas after the incident of 2008. Okay, I hope that all of you can remember Kasab and his team entered Mumbai from the coastal region only. So answer is B, that is Operation Sajag is about coastal security. So coastal security drill Operation Sajag conducted by Indian Coast Guard along the west coast. So this is a coastal security exercise. This question has been framed on the basis of this PIB update itself. Who are the stakeholders in this? So the stakeholders are all the active participants from all the entities which involves in even the coastal security framework also. So there were a total of 118 vessels from the customs, marine police, ports and the Indian Navy also. So all of these were involved in this. That is the Operation Sajag. Okay, now let's move on to the next question of the day, and it is related to the dual use of items. Okay, so the very first statement says these are products and technologies capable of serving purposes in both civilian and military or non-military contexts. Second statement says in India these commodities are governed in accordance with India's foreign trade policy. Third is the Directorate General of Trade Remedies, that is DGTR, complies a specific inventory of dual use commodities to guarantee their trade alliance with international regulations. So which of these are correct over here? How many of the above statements are correct? Right, so here the two statements, that is the first and second one, are correct. These statements are correct and the third statement is wrong over here. Why it is in news? It is the news because government, because of this thing, government for enhanced export control of dual use items, right? So this is what the government is actually focusing on. Recently only we had seen that the trade deficit is too much. We need to export more rather than to import a lot. In the DNA we covered that, right? So what are the kind of items which you will actually call as the dual use items? So this could actually include the precursor chemicals like the sarin gas and the components like the centrifuges are involved in this. Now the regulation list, when it comes to the regulation and the SCOMET list, The Directorate General of Foreign Trade is responsible for creating a specialized list which is known as the SCOMET. SCOMET is the one. Okay. Yeah. Right. Now, these items are subject to regulation in accordance. The regulation is done according to the India's foreign trade policy. Okay. It is done according to the regulation is done according to the India's foreign trade policy. So, this is what you are supposed to keep in your mind to ensure their responsible trade and usage. Now, let's move on to the third question. It is related to Shantiniketan. We covered this one yesterday itself. The very first statement over here is that it was founded in 1921 by Rabindranath Tagore and it has its origins in West Bengal. Second statement says Shantiniketan saw the establishment of global university, subsequently recognized as Vishwa Bharati. Third statement says, among central universities in India, Vishwa Bharati in Shantiniketan holds the unique distinction of having the Prime Minister as its Chancellor. You are supposed to find out which of these statements are correct over here. Sorry, incorrect over here. Incorrect over here. So, this is what you are supposed to read it very carefully. See? Okay, so the answer here, the first statement is wrong. Because if you had watched my yesterday's DNA, you could have answered this very easily. It was established in 1901. Okay, so only one statement is incorrect. That is the first statement is incorrect over here because it was established in 1901. Why question based on this? Because recently only Shantiniketan has been included in the UNESCO's World Heritage Site, and this is the 41st site to be recognized as the World Heritage, which has been included in this. Okay, so Vishwa Bharati, which is located in Shantiniketan, it holds the distinction of being only central university in India. This is the only central university which is having Prime Minister as the Chancellor. Prime Minister is the Chancellor of this Vishwa Bharati, which is really very unique feature over here. World University Foundation. This was the World University. In 1921, Shantiniketan, it actually saw the establishment of the World University, which was later recognized as the Vishwa Bharati. Vishwa, World University. Okay. So, in 1921, that actually came to be known as that, like that. But when it comes to the Shantiniketan, so that actually happened in 1901. Next question is related to Montreal Protocol. The very first statement says the objective is to decrease the production and usage of substances that deplete the ozone layer. Second is India has put its signature on the Montreal Protocol. Third is this declaration was made upon the conclusion of Paris Agreement in 2015. So, which of these are correct over here? Paris Agreement in 2015. So, you are supposed to find out that how many of these statements are correct. Answer is B. That is the first and second statements are correct. The third statement is wrong over here. Now, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, it actually celebrates 29th World Ozone Day. It was observed, right? And recently it was observed on September 16th. Okay, on September 16th. This is every year observed on that particular date only. Origins, when it comes to the agreement, which is actually known as the Montreal Protocol, it was signed in 1987 and it came into effect from 1981, and this actually emphasizes the critical need to address the ozone layer depletion. Okay, apart from that, when it comes to the participation, India's participation, India became the signatory to this Montreal Protocol in 1992. Okay, when in 1992. This is the year. So in 1989 it came into effect, and 1992 India joined this thing, demonstrating its commitment towards the international efforts in order to protect the ozone layer. Okay. Now let's move on to the last question of the day. This I had asked in the yesterday's DNA itself. This is the PYQ. Okay. So with reference to Madanapalli of Andhra Pradesh, which one of the following statements is correct? The very first statement is Pingali Venkaya designed the tricolor Indian national flag here. Second is Pattabhi Sitaramaiah led the Quit India movement of the Andhra region from here. Third is Rabindranath Tagore translated the national anthem for Bengali to English here. Last is Madam Blavatsky and Colonel Olcott set up the headquarters of the Theosophical Society first here. So you are supposed to find out that which of these are correct. So this was really very difficult, as I told you yesterday itself, that it was one of the most difficult question to be cracked. Here the answer is option C. This is the place where Rabindranath Tagore ji actually translated our national anthem from Bengali to English over here itself. This was actually done. Okay, so this is it related to our daily current affairs MCQs. I hope that you people enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Bye bye, take care and have a great time. Jai Hind.